A hell of a story right there. We mentioned at the top of the show all the stars we have honored and who have been honored as coaches at these events over the years. Hall of Famers like Jerry West, Fred Biletnikoff, Charles Woodson, how about Tara Vanderveer? Future Hall of Famers like Bruce Bochy, Stephen Curry, you may have heard of him, and of course Draymond Green, who today made first team all defense for the 5th time over the course of his career. Then of course legends like Al Attles, who spent over 60 years with the Golden State Warriors, may he rest in peace, Mia Hamm, and Billie Jean King.
But even they would agree that the highlight of every year is when we honor a youth sports coach making a big impact in their local community. A person who doesn't always get the accolades or the recognition that they're so deserving of.
It is now time to announce the PCA Coach of the Year Award presented by Team Snap. PCA thanks Team Snap for its longtime support of this award. But before we dive into his inspiring journey, let me tell you a little bit about Coach Jareem Gunter. Coach Gunter is one of those people who sees a need and immediately takes action. He has stepped up for the youth of his community in Antioch, California by creating a free AAU basketball program that perhaps more importantly also includes a focus on manhood training and by serving as a father figure to the boys on his team. His inspiring story will hopefully encourage more of us to step up and help make a difference.
Let's direct our attention to the monitors to learn more about our 2025 Coach of the Year presented by Team Snap, Jareem Gunter. Following the video, we're going to welcome Team Snap's Senior Vice President, Nicole McCormick, to the stage to present the award, along with some special guests who have been personally impacted by what Coach Jareem has done in their lives. Let's watch.
Every parent has said that it's not been about basketball. That's not what drew them to the program. This is something bigger, and I want these boys to feel seen and to feel heard and to have a space where they can be safe and they can be protected and they can be loved on and they can be shown that they have so much potential to be anything that they want to be, because this program has opened their eyes to what's possible.
Hey, you guys ready today? I need y'all. We gotta go hard. Arms up. Hey, it's time to go. Go to work.
Dream team, family on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Dream team. Family.
Growing up, I played all sports. I loved baseball, football, and basketball. The struggle I had was I felt like I didn't have the right coaches around me to support me growing up. This is the reason why I do this, because I want to make sure that kids know there's people that love them and care about them and want to be a part of what they do.
He said, my son loves basketball, that's a passion of his. I'm passionate about my community and youth.
I want to do something different, right? I want to do something where I'm actually training these young men how to be great community members, how to be doctors, lawyers, how to be great citizens of the community and not just basketball players.
And when he puts his mind to something, he does it. He doesn't think about it, he just does it. Out of that was birthed the Dream Team.
The city has a lot of crime because there's nothing for them to do. Imagine being 15, 16, 17, and after school there's nowhere to go.
Families are commuting to work to the Bay Area 2 hours sometimes. And when kids don't have much to do, unfortunately, oftentimes, they end up doing something that maybe they're not supposed to do.
There's so many kids that don't have access to sports. So I said, how can we provide something where that we're giving access to community, access to sports, and access to men that can support them and be role models to them.
The first thing that caught my eye was free AAU, this works.
If you don't have the dollars or you aren't exceptionally talented, the opportunity to play sports just isn't there. So Dream Team is a blessing in a lot of ways to be able to support kids and families.
My name is Devontae and I play for Dream Team.
Devontae came from a family where it was his mom and dad were both incarcerated.
I had to grow up fast and try to be there for my little brothers and sisters. So we struggled a lot. Dream Team supported me by being there for me when I didn't have my family. I looked at him as a father.
Dream shows them what it looks like to be a father. He gives them that feeling of, I care. I want to see you win. I want to see you go off to college. I want to see you be great. I want to see you be a leader in the community. I want to see you do more than just basketball.
Devontae went from a 1.7 now to a 3.2. He is brilliant, and he's showing now his brilliance.
We are going to get started, so I want to share with you my vision board.
We really love the manhood part of it. I'm a single mom. My son didn't speak at all. He was not confident. After the first season, he was confident enough to get up in front of a crowd.
Our 13U MVP, Takeo!
I know that I want to live with intention and be brave in any challenge that comes my way.
Clap it up.
Without that, I'm not sure that he'd be who he is today.
We decided to do the manhood development here at the PD. This shouldn't just be seen as a place only where consequence happens. This should be seen as a beacon in the community, a place where relationships are fostered, nurtured, and grown.
Last but not least is my biggest dream is to build a youth center for you all. So it's called Dream House. So that's the goal. Right there. Thank you.
The whole Dream Team organization is just amazing. It just feels so free, like I can do what I love with the people I love.
Yeah. Turn around and show everybody maybe just real quick at the camera right here.
The names on the back of their jersey are not their name, it's a characteristic because he wants them to represent who they are and show that to the world.
He's just always looking for a person that is struggling and always willing to help.
Coach Jareem probably has the biggest heart of any human being I've ever met. He literally gives everything.
Hi. Our coach has been a father figure and a great father to us in so many ways. And we want to introduce our great PCA Coach of the Year, Jareem Gunter.
No, it's okay.
Thank you so much. This means everything to me. And it's crazy that my son just announced me, and he said my dad's a great father figure. So I guess I'm like, all right, I guess, that's how it works. But first, I want to thank my amazing, my beautiful, my wife. None of this would be possible without her. You've held me down through every setback, every late night, every sacrifice, and everything that this work has for us, you've sacrificed, so thank you. To my kids, the child I'm a father figure to, my son, Josiah, and to my daughter, Joelle, you are the joy that fuels me. You remind me every day why this work matters.
Tonight I want to talk about something that I had to learn the hard way. A dream and a purpose are not the same. My dream was to play professional baseball. For most of my life, that's all people saw me was, as an athlete, the kid with talent. I made the All-Star team at 11. I got a scholarship. Everyone thought I was on my way. But God had something different in mind. One mistake, a supplement I thought was safe, ended my career. I lost my scholarship. I lost my season. The doctors told me that I might not make it to my next birthday. I went from 240 pounds to 143 pounds in 1 month. And I thought I had lost everything. But God doesn't just end stories, He reroutes them. Because the dream led me straight to my purpose. Working with these young people just like me, I needed someone to see me beyond the surface. See, I didn't have a coach who I felt believed in me, who truly saw me. Not one who poured into my spirit or who understood the kid behind the jersey. I didn't have teachers who believed in me, but I did have two things: strong parents and a church family that loved me and prayed for me. That foundation is why I became the coach I am today. It's why I became an educator. I learned how to love and support. I learned love and support from my parents, but missed it when I left the house. So I became who I needed when I was younger. This is exactly what Positive Coaching Alliance is all about. Creating environments where coaches not only teach the game, but also serve as role models, helping kids grow both on and off the court. Now I want to introduce you to Devontae. Where's my guy? When we met, his parents were incarcerated, and he was living with his grandma, who worked a lot to cover the household. He had been help raising his younger two siblings. He came to us angry, failing school, and barely even showing up to class. But we didn't see a troubled kid. We saw a child carrying too much pain alone. So we stepped in. When I say we, I'm talking about Coach AD, all the Dream Team parents, my wife, and me. We picked him up for every practice, brought him to workshops, fed him, mentored him, took him on trips, and just loved him like he was our own. Now, his GPA has gone from a 1.7 to a 3.2. His attendance is nearly perfect. His smile is real. His confidence unshakable. I took Devontae to KO and my son on Channel 2 News. And the news anchor asked them, what do they want to be when they grow up? Josiah and Takeo said what most kids say, I want to be a professional basketball player. And Devontae said, I want to be him. I want to be my coach. I want to give. I want to give back to my community. We only dream at the level of our exposure. Now that Devontae is exposed to other adults who care about his success, the sky is the limit for him. That's the power of presence, of consistency, of a village. That's the Dream Team. Four years ago, I looked around my city and I saw the truth. There was crime and violence everywhere, but nothing for young people to do. No safe space for kids to just be kids. And yet we judge them when they wander, when they fall. and the city looked violent and like a negative place to live. But how can we blame kids for getting lost when we never built them a roadmap? So I presented the city with the plan for a full youth and family center. They said, we love the idea, but we don't have the money. However, you can start a program and we can help support it financially just to start. So I started the Dream Team. I started the Dream Team not knowing what it would become, but I knew our boys needed more than just a hoop. They needed healing. Today, we are the only completely free competitive AAU program in California. No fees, no uniform costs, no tryout costs, just opportunity and just love. We don't just build players, we build men. I do this for Devontae. I do this for Tikeo. I do this for my son, Josiah. I do this for Marcelo. I do this for Berger. I do this for every Dream Team player. And I do this for your child. Because every child deserves to believe in themselves, even if they don't. And I'll say this, God created me for this work, but I can't do it alone. That's why I'm so grateful for organizations like PCA, whose work mirrors what I'm trying to do with the Dream Team, ensuring that every child, no matter their background or where they come from, has access to positive, supportive experiences. The work of PCA goes beyond teaching the game. It's about teaching kids the power of perseverance, respect, and teamwork. It's about providing the kind of mentorship and coaching that I wish I had when I was younger. So, here's my challenge to you. This week, tell a young person, not your child, not someone who benefits you, but a child who needs it, something good about themselves. Tell them they matter. Tell them that you see them. Because maybe, just maybe, your words will be the reason they keep on going. Thank you and God bless.
Hey,